A one-day workshop to improve the capacity of teachers to respond to gender-based violence under the Spotlight initiative of the UN and European Union has opened in Abuja. The training targets about 60 teachers and heads of schools in the Federal Capital Territory to understand how to prevent and respond to cases of sexual and gender-based violence among school children. Moyo Thomas reports.
Millions of children and families are affected by school-related gender-based violence. According to Spotlight Initiative, the global figure is about 146 million school children exposed to sexual and gender violence. In Nigeria, the figure stands at about 6.3 million school children. Students in Nigeria who are exposed to these unfortunate experiences do not get the necessary support and services. This capacity building for teachers is necessary, being the first responders to students under their care.
We have perpetrators, we have victims, we have solutions. Teachers are supposed to be the solution. Okay? And that's why we're gathered here today to look at this issue from the point of being the solution. We find teachers who are part of the problem. Okay? No tantrums are being thrown. It's just what it is. We have to talk about it. But at the end of this workshop, I want to believe that we're going to leave here knowing that we have become the solution.
The workshop is to build your capacity to be able to prevent and respond to gender-based violence, school-related gender-based violence, harmful practices in Nigeria and in our school settings. And then to develop advocacy action plan for school leaders, and then parents, guardians, and other important people in school.
The training also includes sexual and reproductive health and rights of children.
I've seen cases where the male students, they peep when the female students are easing themselves. And that's because you see the doors are structured in such a way that you can still see someone who is inside the restroom. So all these things are bad movement for the school. They are things that support violence and abuse.
Principals of schools, proprietors, owners of schools, male, female, whether it's government-owned or even private-owned institutions, can have a copy of that legislation and distribute it across all the teachers. And if possible, let parents know what the rights of their children actually is. Even though it will seem like children, like girls, boys, and all of that, they were not specifically covered. But the definition of violence against person includes and it covers everybody.
An advocacy action plan will be developed to ensure this is enshrined as a response for victims and survivors of gender violence in schools. The capacity building will cover the 6 geopolitical zones of the country, and the selected teachers are to train others in the schools for a holistic response. This capacity building for teachers will help nip gender-based violence and abuse of children from its roots. Moyo Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.